Scorpio, thanks for visiting. And yes, again, if you like this reading, as I always say, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to. And I have everything ready as usual. I'm just going to start your reading for lovely Scorpio people. The first card you have for your past is the Nine of Pentacles. So yes, I'm seeing this is actually for single people, this card. This is for single people. I'm seeing that you could have just been feeling really content just to be by yourself at this time. Because, you know, one, I'm seeing that you've been through some really, really difficult times in love and in all other areas of your life as well. And at this time, you're just thinking, I just want to think about myself. I don't want to think about these other people anymore. I don't want people telling me what to do. I don't want, you know, to have to accommodate anyone. It's not like you were selfish. It was just that you just wanted to think about yourself and care about yourself. And I'm seeing that, you know, you were just interested in building up things for yourself, for your own life at this time. And you just wanted to do things that pleased you and nobody else. If you look at the woman in this card, she has, you know, she has everything she needs in her garden. She's surrounded by everything. And this is her garden, full of things that she likes, only she likes. She's not bothered about what other people in the world like, what other people want, what they're thinking about her, what they're telling her to do. She's just there by herself. She has everything she wants. So at this time, you know, you're feeling very independent, but not fiercely independent. It wasn't like you were thinking, I'm going to be independent and I'm not going to let anyone near me. It wasn't like that. It was like you were just contented, and you know, you're just content to be by yourself at this time. You just wanted to please yourself. The next card you have, your past, is the Page of Wands. I'm actually seeing someone around you. This could be a relative. What I'm seeing in this card, I know that different cards have different meanings, and I often get people in the comments saying, oh, that card doesn't mean that, it means this. Well, you know, cards can have, tarot is very, what's the word, I can't say. Each card doesn't just have one meaning. It depends on what it's around, it depends on which image comes up to you at the time. Sometimes the feather in his hat can come up to me as, you know, passion. Sometimes, you know, his cloak can come up to me as something else. Sometimes the lizards on his outfit come out to me. Sometimes the pyramids in the background. Everything can mean different things. So, you know, it's not like there's one set small meaning of each card. Anyway, I just want to get that out. Sorry about that, because I'm just annoyed by some of the comments saying it doesn't mean that, it means that. Okay, so I'll get that out of the road. I am seeing in this card someone who, the pages are people who are just learning. So they're younger than the knight and they're just learning, you know, what they want to do. And they're not quite sure of themselves yet, but they're willing to learn. That's what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing in this page is this person's looking at this wand, he's looking up to someone else for help, and he's leaning on it. He's trying to lean on someone else. That's what I'm seeing here. This is about a relative I'm seeing. This is about someone who could have been struggling to take care of themselves or take care of themselves properly. And I'm seeing someone who has a history of maybe asking people for help. They see themselves as quite helpless. That's what I'm seeing. And they might have been asking other family members for help as well. I'm actually seeing one specific person who helped them, who helps them a lot. But even this person might have been starting to lose patience with this person asking everyone for help at this time. But they're probably not going to stop helping them. They're going to keep on helping this person. They might be complaining to other people about having to help them. They might be saying, oh, this person always asks me for help. It's so annoying. And I hate this, I have to give them money, I have to give them this, I have to help them, I have to this and that. Well, they don't have to, but, you know, they do the thing, they keep on doing the same thing, and this person knows that this person will keep on doing the same thing, keep on helping them, and then they complain about it. So I'm not seeing this dynamic ever changing. I'm seeing that there's a dynamic between these two people, and it's not going to change. It might be frustrating, but it's not going to change. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your past is the Seven of Pentacles. So yes, I hope this is going to make sense. I'm just seeing that you could be stuck between, or you could have been at this time, stuck between two sides in this family situation with this person who's kind of enabling this other person. there was a lot of talk, there was a lot of gossip probably around the family involving this family member, this one who isn't helping themselves, and also a lot of talk around the person who's helping the person. But the person who's helping, or so-called helping, they've started a lot of this talk themselves, because they say, oh, this person, I keep on helping this person, la 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 la, but then they don't change, they keep on doing it. That's what I keep on seeing. And there were two sides probably in the family or around these people, and you could have felt that people were trying to get you onto one of these sides. But you just didn't want to get involved. I wouldn't either. You were just determined to stay out of this, because I think you were seeing that there was no point, unless you could actually do something to change things or help someone or do something, there was no point in being involved. Talking on and on about it is not going to change anything. And also, I think you knew that these people weren't going to change. So there's no point in being involved in it. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your past is, sorry, for your present. Sorry, why am I saying the last card you have for your past? The first card you have for your present, I don't know if I'm in the past or the future. I don't know what I'm doing. This is, yes, the devil, obviously. Horrible, old, ugly, smelly devil. Nobody likes the devil. So yes, this could be why this person struggles to take care of themselves, I'm seeing. This is why they keep on asking people to help them. This is why this person could be in an addiction problem, or they're addicted to something, or they're chained to something that they can't stop doing. I'm seeing it probably as some kind of an addiction. There are lots and lots of different kinds of addictions, could be anything. And the person who thinks they're helping them is drawn into this horrible world of this first person. They're drawn into their behaviour. This is very, very sad, obviously. This is a really sad situation. But I still don't think you're going to be able to do anything about this person or the one who's helping them. Nobody's going to change. And the only way they're going to change is that if they want to change, and if they're determined to change themselves, it has to come from them. It has to come from the person who's kind of being helpless, and it has to come from the person who's helping them, so-called helping them. So I can't see any of these people changing. And I think you're right, just to kind of try and... I know it's very sad. I know you don't like seeing that, and I don't like seeing that kind of thing happening either. It is very sad. But there's nothing you can do. Only the people can help themselves. You can't help them. The next card you have, your present, is the Seven of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of pressure. This is for single people again. I'm seeing there might be a lot of pressure, there might be a lot of stress around you. There's a lot of stress in this reading. I don't mean it to be negative. This is just what I'm seeing. So yes, again, for single people, you might have people around you that might be trying to encourage you, or more than encourage you, they might be pressuring you, pushing you into finding a relationship. They might be saying, oh, I'll set someone up for you. Oh, why are you coming to this thing by yourself? Oh, have you met anyone yet? Might be that kind of conversation. I hate that kind of thing. And there's this kind of pressure. It might be subtle pressure, because I'm seeing people hinting or just saying things or making little so-called jokes. They're not really jokes. It feels like pressure. It probably feels like worse pressure than it actually is. If this resonates and you're still feeling this pressure, just try to ignore these people. Yes, I say that, but I wouldn't do that myself. I'd have something to say to them. But yes, some people just don't understand people wanting to be single, even if this is just what you're wanting at this time. Because I'm seeing you are content in the Nine of Pentacles. So people don't understand that. Some people just don't understand people doing anything differently to what they're doing. They see that as a threat, or they see it as someone who's not towing the line, or not getting in the path that they want everyone to be with. Who cares? You do what you want. People are silly sometimes. So, excuse me. I'm just seeing that... Yes, I'm seeing that there probably is someone who you do miss deep down, I'm seeing. But you're right not to say much to anyone about this, and especially these people. Never say anything to these people. Never do that. The last card you have for your present is the World. So I'm actually seeing here this is about your work or some kind of business or finance or something like that. This is about your career, work, that kind of thing. You do take your work very seriously. I'm seeing that. And I'm seeing that, you're going to become really successful in the future, more successful than you are at the moment in your career or something like that. Things might feel slow at this time, but then I'm seeing suddenly things going to all of a sudden start accelerating for you in your career. The other thing I keep on seeing is attention to detail, and this is what people admire about you. You have a very strong attention to detail, if that makes sense. You do focus on a lot of detail, and you do things very thoroughly, properly, and this might actually be holding you back a bit. That's what I'm seeing. If you don't address this, I hope this is going to make sense. But if you can't keep up this perfectionism, you can't keep this up and accelerate at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying do a bad job. I'm not saying kind of just ignore things or just don't bother with things. I am saying that, there might be things that you can pass on to others to do, or maybe streamline things in some way, maybe just, don't focus so much on these tiny little details. Think about which details are important, which aren't important, which things you can pass on to other people, which things you can maybe, leave. Something like that, streamline in some way, because it's when you stop having these details kind of holding you back, that's when things are going to start to accelerate for you. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have in future is the High Priestess. So there's still a lot that you're going to be keeping to yourself. The High Priestess likes to kind of sit on her knowledge and be very mysterious. So excuse me, there are things you're going to be keeping to yourself, and I'm still seeing people are going to be asking you questions about a lot of things, especially about your love life, your personal life. But again, you're going to be very wise about this. You're not going to be giving anything away, which I'm very, very happy that you're not going to be doing, especially single people, because I keep on seeing that, you are content, you are building up things for yourself, you are looking out for yourself, but deep down there is someone who you miss. I keep on seeing that. I'm not seeing you taking action on this person. I'm not seeing you reaching out to this person at this time. You are going to be thinking about them. And, think about this. If you're thinking about someone, you're doing that for a reason. You're thinking about them for a reason. And this person you're thinking, I'm just seeing this person who you're thinking about is keeping quiet as well for some reason. I'm seeing they're not happy. They're not happy in their life. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is the Ten of Pentacles. So you are still going to be building up things for yourself, building up a future for yourself. And I'm also seeing that there was a time, excuse me, my throat. I'm also seeing there was a time when you were hoping to build a future with this person. But at this time, you might be thinking that, this ship has sailed, this time has passed. There are boats in this card above this old man's head. So he's thinking, what's above his head is what he's thinking. So you might be thinking about, you might just be thinking, oh, I had a chat with this person. I wanted to build up a future with this person. But now that ship's sailed, this time's passed. And I'm also seeing, if you look at the couple in the centre of this card, they're talking, but they're about to walk past each other. So you might be thinking, yes, we were together in the past, we were communicating in the past, but now that time's passed. Too late, it's gone. That's what you're going to be thinking at this time. But you're also going to be thinking about this person. Why are you still thinking about this person if you're convinced that this time's passed? You're still thinking about them, and you might be thinking at this time, you might be thinking about whether you should contact them actually, even though you think this time's passed. There's something that you're compelled to think about this person, and you're going to be thinking about them a lot. Now, the timing might not be right at this time, but your instincts are telling you something by the way that you're thinking about this person. That's what I'm seeing. So the time might be there in the future for you to contact them or for them to contact you. That's what I'm seeing, but not at this time. The last card you have for your future is the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, more Pentacles. yes, this change or this acceleration to your job or your business or your career is really going to start happening for you. But if you look at this knight, he's there, he's standing still, he's not going anywhere, he's kind of stopped still. He's looking at this coin and he's thinking, I want the coin. I want success in this business. I want to go somewhere with this. Why am I standing still? The reason why you're standing still is because you are looking at these little details. You need to try to get over this. You need to try to stop looking at every tiny detail. You need to think about the only the very important details. Leave the details to someone else. Try, and you might have to employ someone, or you might have to pass off some things to other people. You might not trust other people. That might be your problem. You might have to start to trust other people to take over things from you. It might be that. But the only time that you're going to accelerate, and you are going to do that, is when you lose this attention to detail. That's what I'm seeing. So Scorpio, I hope this resonated, but as you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But again, if you liked this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching.